everyone, welcome back to Faith and Flour. I'm Robin, and in today's video I am going to be doing some cleaning in our guest room, some tidying up, and later some cooking to give you some everyday homemaking motivation. I'm resetting our guest room after filming my 10-item wardrobe video in here. I love filming in this room because there's so much natural light, and I love the way this room is decorated. It's perfect for filming, and the closet is so much lighter and brighter than our master bedroom, so this is where I often do those videos, and I need to get it back in order, so I'm going to start by tidying up, putting everything away, and then I'm going to be doing my monthly cleaning in here to get this room spick and span. We're not expecting any guests anytime soon, but if any happen to drop in, we'll be ready for them. I like stocking up the guest room closet with a lot of hangers, and I have a robe which is clean and ready for anybody if they need to use it. And I like to keep the rest of the room pretty sparse. I put some extra pillows up on the shelf, but other than that, I leave lots of space in the drawers and in the closet for anything that our guests want to bring along. I really hate that I have to store this big box in here. This is the only thing that really doesn't belong. It's a gasket for our refrigerator, and it's the French door refrigerator that we have in our laundry room, and it comes in a set of 2, and we only needed to replace one, but we want to keep the other for a future, and it's not easily stored anywhere, so I'm keeping it in here temporarily, and if we have guests, I will move it to some other location, but for now, this is the most out of the way spot for it. Once I've put everything back where it belongs, whether that's here in the guest room or elsewhere from filming, then I can start cleaning, and I like to start at the top and work my way down, and so I'm starting with the ceiling fan, and I'm using my extendable duster from eCloth. You guys know this is one of my very favorite tools, especially for dusting, and you can see why, because I can reach all of these places, including the crown molding, the light fixtures, the vents, everything without much effort at all. I can just extend it as far as I need to, and I won't need to use a ladder, which makes cleaning so much faster and easier. A couple other things that I love about this duster: not only will it extend really far, but I can change the angle of it, so it makes it a lot easier to get the vents and things like that that are in high places. And then when I want to use it to dust the blinds or the furniture, I can easily detach the head and use it as a handheld duster. a monthly cleaning, I really like to go the extra mile and use my floor and wall duster. This is also from eCloth, and it's made of a similar microfiber material to the duster I was showing you earlier. It's perfect for the floors. It's really great for baseboards too, but it picks up all of the really fine dust that your vacuum cleaner might miss, and it's also really great on pet fur. But I like that I can squeeze into the areas that are sometimes hard to reach with a vacuum and do a really thorough job. And usually in the other rooms of our house, I will also mop the floors, but here in the guest room, I keep the door closed all the time, so our dog Austin is never coming in here, and really no one else is either. As I said earlier, I use it for filming sometimes, but the floors don't really need mopping, so I'm gonna skip that step and make life easy for myself. After cleaning the guest room, I had a lot of other tasks to do, as I'm sure you do as well. I had work to do on my videos, I had some errands to run, picking up Peyton from his work program, all the usual things that I get done in a day, but I was really happy to get that big item checked off my cleaning list for this month, and now I'm fixing dinner. Tonight I'm trying a new recipe that I found online from the blog Julia's Album. It's called Mediterranean chicken with sun-dried tomatoes, artichokes, and capers. And I will have it linked in the description box so that you guys can try it too. We loved it. Because we eat gluten-free, the only modification that I needed to make was swapping out the all-purpose flour to dredge the chicken with some brown rice flour. And this is an easy swap out. This is something that if you are used to eating gluten-free, you do all the time. And so all of the other ingredients in the recipe don't pose any problem. So I'm always immediately attracted to those type of recipes whenever I'm searching for something online. I'm making this dish in my new non-stick aluminum pan from Goodful. This was gifted to me by Goodful. They are an Amazon company, and I will have it linked in the description box. It's actually part of a larger set. This is a great, very affordable cookware set. You get all of these pieces for $119. Aluminum is a great material for pots and pans because it guarantees optimum heat distribution for fast and even cooking. This set features a spiral pattern on the bottom of the pots and pans, which helps to distribute heat evenly for perfectly seared or sauteed food. Many people are still under the impression that there is a link between Alzheimer's disease and aluminum cookware. I did my research on this, and everything that I read says that this has been disproven, and I feel completely confident using this for my family. And the nonstick coating on this cookware set is manufactured without PFOA, so you can cook your favorite foods with confidence. I like using nonstick cookware because it allows me to use less fat and it is so much easier for cleanup. The coating is reinforced with diamonds for a stronger and more durable nonstick pan, so the coating won't scratch off or wear off over time. As I said, I will have a link in the description box, and I will also put these in the cooking section of my Amazon store to make it easy for you to find if you're interested in some new cookware. This This recipe has great simple ingredients and is so easy to prepare. After I browned the chicken on both sides, I removed it to a plate and then basically add the remaining ingredients to the pan. The recipe called for 8 ounces of roasted artichoke hearts, which I didn't have. I just have regular artichokes that are packed in water, and so I added those to the pan drained, along with some sun-dried tomatoes that were packed in oil. So I didn't add any additional oil because there was plenty with the sun-dried tomatoes, along with 3 tablespoons of drained capers and 2 tablespoons of freshly squeezed lemon juice. Once you have everything in the pan, you can make room for the chicken, and then you cook everything covered for an additional 5 to 10 minutes until the chicken is cooked through. That gave me plenty of time to do any of the dishes that I used for prepping today's meal, and because it was such a simple meal, there really wasn't a lot to do. While the chicken and vegetables were simmering on the stovetop, I cooked some baked potatoes in the microwave to go alongside our meal. Before serving, I spooned the juices from the pan all over the top of the chicken and the vegetables. This has so much flavor with the lemon juice and the juices from the chicken combined with the sun-dried tomatoes and artichokes. It's so delicious and so full of flavor. My family really loved it, and if you're looking for a really healthy, light dish, I think your family will too. After dinner, I packed up the leftovers. Some lucky person's going to have a great lunch the next day. And then I cleaned up the kitchen, and it was so simple to do. As you guys know, my family puts their own dishes in the dishwasher, which is a huge help to me. And I had basically this pot and the serving spoon left to clean up, and then I could call it a day in the kitchen. And this nonstick cookware is so great for cleanup. That's one of the features of nonstick that I love the most. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to give me a thumbs up. It really does help out my channel, and I hope that it gave you lots of everyday cleaning motivation and some dinner inspiration as well. Thank you so much for spending your time with me here today. If you're new and you haven't done so already, I want to invite you to subscribe. You know I love to hear from you in the comments, so I look forward to seeing you there and in the next video. Have a wonderful week.